And we're back, and I've panned back, and I'm showing you, you're seeing a partial bale of hay. What this is this is the orchard alfalfa mix that I feed as my primary hay when my horses are in at night. This is 30 pounds of this hay. It's almost 3/4 of a bale. That's what one horse should get if that's their sole bulk for the day. That's the minimum. Okay, now most horses get other things in their feed that create some bulk, so most horses won't need this much. However, if your horse is stabled most of the day, most of the night, and he has limited turnout, or if there is no grass on his turnout, he may very well need this much hay. And it's very common to see horses get a very small fraction of this amount. Let's pan over this way, and we have, you can see there's the red mineral block, and you can see that it's kept clean. Horses don't want to lick it if it's dirty or nasty. You wouldn't want to either. And next to it is just the plain salt. I like both, because if the horse needs the mineral, it's there and it's ready for him to get all those minerals. Sometimes he just wants the salt, or sometimes the mineral. The mineral is has a coarser texture, and sometimes the tongue gets a little bit sore, and they just, I don't want to go there. So the salt sometimes is what they prefer. But as you can see, both of these are quite well used, especially the mineral. The next example here, let me focus on it a little better, is these are our soaked hay cubes. These are our alfalfa cubes. We've done a video on that. Next to it is soaked beet pulp. We have another video on that. And the following bucket is a nice bran mash. And in the last bucket, the water bucket, is 3 gallons of Hendrick's horse tea. And that would be the amount that I would feed my equine partner, BJ, if you remember him, the big red guy from the other videos. And this is just to illustrate how much water should your horse be left with overnight. Well, the average horse drinks 10 to 12 gallons of water per day. Now, if it's hot, or if he's working hard or sweating a lot, that could easily go up to 15 or 20 gallons of water per day. This is what I would leave my horse with overnight. 1 5-gallon bucket of fresh, clean water, warm enough that he's enticed to drink it in the winter, and cool enough that it's refreshing in the summer. Plus, here is the 3-gallon bucket of Hendrick's horse tea. This is what I would leave him with in the winter months to encourage him to drink. This is also what I leave him with overnight whenever he's away from home, to encourage him to drink again. And here's one more of my secret weapons, although it's not a secret, against wintertime colics, and that is I have a roll of hay delivered into each of my pastures. What I found is that if there is grass available, the horses would much rather eat that than the roll of hay, and it is available to them. If they can sense a cold night coming on, they will start chowing down and start burning that hay to try to get that body heat going. This particular hay, and we'll get a little closer, this is a roll of Tifton 44. It is a coarser, broader leaf hay than coastal, although it does appear to be in the coastal family. It does not provide as much problem or supply as much problem with colic as the typical coastal can. The typical coastal is extremely, extremely fine, probably to this degree fine throughout. This has more stem into it, more bulk. So the horses, I have not encountered a problem with them colicking on it. It is a concern for some horsemen. And again, I'm not a vet or horse nutritionist, and you would want to rely on the advice of your veterinarian and your horse professionals in your area for suggestion. But I've had great luck with this. And here come 2 other equine buddies. I think you could hear them stepping up to come up and have a little bit of a snack. Okay, so these are suggestions that I'm hoping will be helpful to you in avoiding preventable winter colics. And again, winter is the time where we see the most colics, and most of them are due to dehydration and impaction from not having enough water or good quality, horse quality hay and fiber going through their gut. And until next time, this is allhorsetalk.com, and I'm your host, Alita Bunny Hendricks, and I want to leave you with the thought of be good to your horse and be good to yourself.